Hello traders, it's been a while. I did a video on my daily battle on synthetic indices. Right now I am on DS10, that is Drift Switch 10, one of the indices on Derived Broker. So I'm trying to sell DS10. This is H4 chart. This is H4 charts. Remember, I use H4 to analyze my market and I enter on 15 minutes time frame. I break it down to 15 minutes time frame. I enter on 15 minutes time frame, or you can enter on 5 minutes time frame as a scalper. And you see my zone, my mark zone. This is my yellow line marked a previous resistance, and this from here to here is a previous resistance, and also from here to here is the previous resistance. And how do I know that here are resistance? How I know that here are resistance to check for price entry or price action here to enter a sell here is because if you check here, follow my cursor. If you check here to the 2nd of June 2024, market reacted at this zone and it sold. If you still go back, I'm sorry, I'm using my MT5 to show us this because I'm more versatile to use this. If you see check price reaction here, you see how price reacted as on this zone on 17th June 2024. Price reacted here and is sold. So it means that here is an important and crucial or area of value. Here's an important zone. Here what us taking our money on a sell. Here what it, and it's not just that reason. There is also a particular strategy that I use to check if I can stake a sell or a buy. I did not stake. I'm not anticipating to stake a sell here because of just this resistance. There are other reasons, some other strategies I combine, and together I have to also bring together support and resistance reasons in order to take any market decision. Okay, look at this zone here. You see this zone, the second zone, 5694. I prefer this zone than this zone. I prefer 5694 zone than 5598 zone. So you see here on 16th, of June how market reacted here. You see also how market, although there's a break up here, there's another zone here up here at 59. There's another zone up here. There's another zone here. If this zone breaks, there must be a sell here at 5729 at this zone. There must be a zone here. There must be a sell here from 5727 to 5756. But I believe that anything that's going to break this first zone to this zone must drop 15 minutes candle for me to take my profit, or then for me to take a sell and also take a profit on DS10 today. This is the first sell I'm anticipating on DS10. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame. You can see um you see 15 minutes time frame. I'm waiting for a particular candle at this zone for me to execute a sell at this zone. So, and that should be on DS10 today. Let me mark my zone with this particular rectangle. Here there's a sell here, there's a sell loading here on 15 minutes time frame, and also a sell at this zone too. So that is it. I have to wait for a particular confirmation before I will take a sell on fee on DS10 today. Okay, back to my chart. I know this is going to happen. This is a push up. It push over this zone 5598 5631. This is 15 minutes. This is 15 minutes time frame, and I applied my little sense to get this zone map out. This 56670, 5682. Okay, I use my tiny sense to get this zone here. This 5669, 5681. I'm expecting I look forward that if there's gonna be any reaction here, I'm gonna sell, because although this zone is not that active, but in as much, because it's not that active, do not mean that price is not going to respect it to sell before it's try to reach here. So that is why I have to still map it out. I'm not going to leave it out of my consign. I have to also consider it. That is why I lined it out. It's not that too strong, but I still need to put it into consideration and check how price react at this particular zone to know if I'm going to execute my sell. So and that will be that, because okay, let's go to H4. You see this big candle, this candle is getting exhausted. We have about 1 hour for this candle to end on H4. It's supposed to be exhausted. It's getting exhausted. Supposed to get tired of pulling up. Yes, supposed to get tired of pulling up. And H4 is trying to maintain. If this candle is going to close, it's trying to maintain a high of 5654, this high. So if there's going to be a touch of this zone before 1 hour, I think this 556, this my max little zones will pull back price for me to sell and make my scalp profit on DS10 today. So I have to patiently wait on the market, because market is all about patience, and you have to exercise patience and battle emotions and all that. So we'll get back to this later.
I place a sell here. I placed a sell here. This is my resistance. This is my tiny resistance at work. Assuming I did not look at my chart very well to get this particular one and this particular one, I would have lose this opportunity. And the reason why I looked for this opportunity without relying on this particular zone is because of H4 powerful buy. There's no how that this candle is going to continue buying, wow, without pulling back. It's not possible. This particular H4, and also H1 is almost out of H1 is out of this Bolingo band, this line here, this particular moving average here is my Bollinger Bands. So H1 is out of it. So I think I'm supposed to look for something that I can rely on, that I can hope on, that should bring down price. If I didn't see, that means I can't take this sell. I should rely on this zone, which is at 5692. But because I was able to see a reason why I should take this sell, and also use it to confirm that a sell is prominent there, that is why I took this sell. And my sell is going to go all the way down to this blue MA. This blue MA here, I'm expecting a sell down to 5608. That should give me my TP should be $481, and my SL should be above here, which is about $202. You see my risk to reward very, very, very enticing, and wow. So I'm in profit, and later I'm going to show us the feedback of this particular entry on DS10 in this today.
So I'm going to try to let me delete all these zones. It's not important again. I delete this first zone that DS broke. So I'm going to try not to be that greedy, holding on to this trade to this zone. This is my target here, 5615. But I don't want to be a greedy trader, because I only need a 15 minutes candle that I'm going to get my profits from where I entered from my EP. So I need this candle. This is the only candle I needed. So and the candle is here for me holding against the market. Is just me looking for trouble or being greedy. I've almost made okay, I made $275. It is okay from this particular entry. I repeat, I made $275 from this particular entry and I'm cool with it. So and that is it on DS10 today. Remember, I entered this market because of price tested previous resistance, and I also check my Bolingo bands. They are on H1. I check H1. Bolingo band is though is trading outside the Bolingo bonds. The last Bolingo band on H1 price is trading outside it, which means that there's supposed to be a pullback. So I'm trying to, so what I'm gonna do is I have to go and try to check out reasons why I should enter a sell. And like I said earlier, there's a tiny resistance here and here that I drew, and that is the reason why I entered the sell, believing that there's going to be a pullback at these particular zones on DS10 index. And there are other factors I included before I set a sell. Okay guys, and that is all for today on DS10. My student also took this signal. I'm gonna show us the VIP group where I send that signal to. I'm not the only person that profits from this DS10 today. My student also enjoy it. Thank you guys, and this is Mr. BTC Bills. See you at the top.